Welcome to the September meeting for Junior Beta. Please make sure that you have signed in using our link, and also make sure that you have your dues ready. Ms. Beckett will be giving instructions on how you're going to turn in your dues. Please make sure that your check is made out to WBMS, and in the section for your check you need to write your first name and last name and your student number. Okay, we're going to start off today's meeting by finding out a little bit more about Beta. So our Beta mission statement is to promote the ideals of academic achievement, character, service, and leadership among our elementary and secondary school students. So achievement, character, leadership, and service, those are our 4 core principles of Beta, and those are what we do throughout the entire year. So one of the biggest benefits to joining Junior Beta is the opportunity for scholarships. So Beta actually gives over $300,000 in scholarships every year to its members. This year, Junior Beta is also going to be giving the John W. Harris Leadership Award, and you would have an opportunity to attend the National Convention in New Orleans. Also, community service is a huge part of your college applications. They want to see well-rounded students, not just students who make really high grades. They need to see that you're involved in other activities that help build your community. So a part of helping our local community, especially our school community, some of you might not know this, but Junior Beta has actually fundraised. We used our fundraising money to help sponsor a stream space that is being built in the Media Center. And so we funded things like some Mac computers, an HTV Vive virtual reality headset, GoPros, Makey, green screens. We also got a Phantom 3 drone, along with a bunch of other coding things, benches, things like that, that is going to make our media center a place for all of us to be able to use in learning science, technology, research, engineering, arts, and math. So in order to keep up with Junior Beta and find information,
The biggest thing you need to do is join Edmodo. I've gone ahead and reset the Edmodo code, so this is a new code, so it's 6YJ6SV. Also on Edmodo, you're going to be able to find our service hour sheet, opportunities to volunteer, meeting information, and we've also added 2 additional things. We are going to be using Remind. It used to be called Remind 101, but this will send you a text message to remind you of our meetings. Your first source of information is always Edmodo, and we'll send a reminder through Remind 101 about meetings, but we're not going to really provide any other information or remind, so you need to make sure that you're on Edmodo. Also, we have our website, wbmassjuniorbeta.weebly.com. You can find all of our forms and information on there as well. Those of you who want to use Remind, what you need to do is text 81010, and you need to text at WBMS Junior Beta, and it's going to send you a subscription link for it. So your expectations for Junior Beta this year: all members must complete 20 service hours. That is due by the last day of school, so in May. Hours over the summer do count towards those 20 hours, so make sure that you fill out your forms. Forms, again, are located on Edmodo and the website. And part of the expectations is also you attending the Junior Beta meetings. So attendance counts, you're only allowed to miss 2 meetings, and you need to make sure that you send us a message on Edmodo. Your sponsors for this year are Ms. Pardee, Ms. Savage, and Ms. Sheftel. The best way to reach us is through Edmodo first, and then if you have a specific question for you, you can email us if you need to. We're looking for a promo team, so we have 5 spots on the promo team. If you have experience video editing, and this is a good way for you to get some hours, please let me know. Also, we have 2 spots on our leadership team, so if you're interested in a leadership team, please message me on Edmodo as well. Another service opportunity we have is WBMS Votes. You can help decorate the school for our mock election. This will be happening in October, so there will be a meeting in my room, and I'll announce it on Edmodo, as well as post the Sign Up Genius for you to participate in that. Another service opportunity is Lake Windward Elementary's Fall Festival. It is September the 27th. There's a Sign Up Genius posted on Edmodo already. It's from 5:30 to 7:30, and you will sign up for which activity you would like to be a part of. Please make sure that when you are volunteering for Junior Beta that you are wearing your shirt for Beta. It's really important that people recognize who we are and what we are doing in the community. Last but not least, we have some exciting news this year. Ms. Offerman has approved a field trip for Junior Beta. So our details are still being worked out, but we need to start fundraising for this trip starting in October. So we're going to give you more information about the trip at our next meeting, and also fundraising information for this. And just to give you a heads up, it's most likely going to be in January. Our next meeting is going to be announced on Edmodo, so make sure that you're checking Edmodo and listening to the morning announcements. And please make sure if you have not signed in yet, you need to make sure that you signed in, and you need to follow that link in order to do it.